Okay, another week down for the most part. Beautiful weather, great day out there today. You guys are in great spirits and excited about getting on that plane and going down to South Carolina and having a great game.
Did they bounce back this weekend?
Yeah.
The way you wanted them to?
Yeah, I mean it's week-to-week seasons. It gets it's tough on everybody, and these guys work hard and got a lot on their plate, and but they've had good energy and been really good practices, and just excited about another great opportunity. We did it a couple weeks ago. Went on the road in a tough SEC environment and in a place we hadn't played very good, and for the most part we've played pretty good in this place. So hopefully we'll keep that going.
Is there something about this particular group that may be wired for going on the road and having more focus?
I think any team, you hope they have that resolve. I've talked about it with our team. We're far from perfect, but tough stretch at times. But our teams have always had the toughness to go on the road and win, and the attitude to do that, and that's what it takes. I mean, you obviously have to go play very good football. They're tough, challenging environments, and it takes that kind of attitude and chip on your shoulder and that kind of toughness and that kind of resolve. And I believe this team has it, and we'll have an opportunity to try to go prove that.
How much have you heard Sandstorm this week?
Oh, we play it during part of our communication, so the great thing about that song is it gets everybody juiced. Yeah, so it's lively, it's fun. Yeah.
When you play somebody like Rattler, who's not afraid, who can make second reaction throws, not afraid to really throw it down the field.
Yeah.
Is there anything in particular that you have to make sure your secondary pays attention to?
I don't think anything in particular out of the ordinary. I think he's he's a really good player, and he's just getting more comfortable. Every game, every opportunity, you could see his comfort level going up, and I just think, as I alluded to on Monday, I think he has a really good feel in the pocket. He does a nice job escaping and running when he can, and also buying time and getting the ball down the field and keeping his eyes down the field when he can. So I just, that comes from, he has a great natural ability. He's worked at it, and he's played a lot of ball.
Any similarities, differences there with Milroe?
I think some in that regard. I mean, he could buy time. He also has a feel. They both do, with buying time and still getting that vision down the field and creating explosives.
I know you like to get Ray involved more. It seems like a game that he could really show out.
Yeah.
How important is it for him to really step?
Well, anytime for us, it's important to have balance. You know that. You know that. No matter what, we want to. We want to be balanced. We want to play well on both sides.
You mentioned Monday you were hopeful to get Andrew back.
Yeah, he's been out there, so hopefully he's at 100%.
Secondaries play well, obviously. With a game like against Milroe, just a guy that you just never really see what he does. Is the defense kind of just getting back to what they normally do, regular fundamentals, kind of flushing?
Absolutely, and I don't mean to be short, but it's like I can't keep on. I mean, my mind's been all here all week. You know what I mean? To me, that game might as well have been 3 months ago. You know what I mean? Like, we learn, of course, and you try to improve. Don't get me wrong. You'll have to, and you better. And we've certainly addressed that. But again, a lot of that creativity goes back to off-schedule stuff. I mean, that's hard. Yes, you could practice plastering, you could practice discipline in your rush lanes, you could practice a lot of those things. But when the game gets playing, these guys, these quarterbacks, to their credit, really do a nice job of ad-libbing and making plays. When it's off schedule, they also can make plays on schedule. They, as I mentioned earlier, again, Monday, they do a really good job of creating explosive plays on early downs as well.
Brad said probably half a dozen times yesterday, one-on-ones.
Yeah.
Big for pass rush.
Yeah, I mean, we have to do a better job. We have to get some better pressure. Need to win some one-on-ones in the pass rush, like you mentioned, but also, in coverage as well against some talented wideouts.